Hello folks, this is Sula speaking, and you're listening to another commentary video for League of Legends. This is a match that was taken from the recent NESL event. So this is a game between Counter Logic Gaming on top in blue, and Team Liquid, which is on the bottom in purple. So for Counter Logic Gaming here, we have Big Fat LP, also known as Big Fat GG, who's playing as Zilean, Saint Vicious playing as Aurelia, Kobe24 playing as Amumu, Elements playing as Soraka, and Chauster who's playing as Ashe. Then for Team Liquid, we have What's Up Chan playing as Nocturne. We have Cyax17 playing as Malzahar. Smash Gizmo playing as Taric. Crispy SC playing as Cho'Gath. And this name, which I honestly can't pronounce, I'm just going to refer to this Team Liquid player as Corki. Sorry guys, when there's no vowels in the name, it's a little difficult to do. So anyway, here are the starting items. As I said, this is an ESL match. This is in the NESL Premiere League. So this is the current ongoing North American Premier League that's being played. I mean, so these are teams that are competing for real money, and this is the first match in a best of 3 between the two teams. What I'm actually going to do is, since these replays were posted online, I'm going to cast Game 1 and put it on my channel, and then I'm going to cast Game 2 and put it on the Button Masters channel, and then Game 3, if there is a Game 3, I'll put on my channel as well. So I want to show you guys the full series, and that way you can see in the matches that follow how the teams react to what went on during the first match. So we'll try to take a look at that. Alright, in terms of the lineups here, you can see CLG has Big Fat GG playing Zilean, so he's going to be their AP carry, their ability power carry. You can see he is not playing support Zilean, he's taken Ignite. He wouldn't be taking that if he were going to play support here. Right now, Counter Logic Gaming doesn't look like they want to teamfight at level 1. It looks like they're trying to be cautious about that because Team Liquid looks like they have a better level 1 teamfight. Cho'Gath, very good at level 1. Malzahar, if he charges up and gets his Voidling, is pretty strong at level 1. Nocturne, pretty good at level 1 too. Their team, not bad. They do have Zilean Time Bombs, but they're probably not as strong. Amumu is not particularly great at level 1 teamfighting. So, looks like they're trying to be careful here. It feels like they are trying to stay away from their blue. I sort of get the impression that they think that Team Liquid is over there. So anyway, it looks like Kobe is going to start by doing the enemy team's rates. He's going to start his jungling path there. Looks like Chauster and Elements are going to head down the bottom lane. This is going to be a range carry and a support down there. So Ashe is going to be babysitted by Soraka. Yeah, you see they keep pinging over here. That leads me to believe that they think Team Liquid is over here at their blue, from the fact that they keep pinging it. I mean, we don't have the text chat because I'm sure that they were on voice chat instead of text chatting in game, but the fact that they're avoiding their blue and just keep pinging it leads me to believe that they think Team Liquid is there. So Kobe, you can see, instead started by getting the enemy team's race, and then he's heading to his wolves, and he's just ignoring his blue for the moment. Anyway, in middle lane, it looks like GG is going to be in mid against Cyax's Malzahar, and that's a little surprising because look that Cyax has taken teleport. Traditionally, when someone takes teleport, they go top lane. That way they can teleport from top down to dragon if there's a dragon fight. That is, you can teleport to a ward if somebody throws it down. So I'm a little surprised that Cyax is in mid here. I would think that he would be in top if he was going to take teleport, but perhaps they wanted to get the 2 AP carries in middle lane. That might be the theory there. In any case, Saint Vicious, Aurelia, and Crispy's Cho'Gath are going to be in top lane. They're both going to be practically unkillable. Both of them very sturdy in lane. A lot of lifesteal on the part of both champs, so they are probably not going to die unless somebody goes up there and ganks them. You can see What's Up Chan has already taken blue. Maybe he did his blue. He was over here. And then in bottom lane, here's the other babysit. There's going to be Corki, Taric. Taric's going to babysit Corki down here in bottom lane. Anyway, it looks like Kobe and Elements are going up to check the blue for Team Liquid. And yeah, their golem is still up here. So that means that Team Liquid must have taken the blue, put it on Nocturne, put it on What's Up Chan's Nocturne. They must have taken CLG's blue earlier. So now Elements and Kobe are going to try to take the blue for Team Liquid, and oh, look at that, looks like they're coming into Team Liquid coming in to counter gank that. Kobe did get the blue buff. He's going to flash over the wall there. Elements looks like he's going to manage to sneak it out, but Kobe is in a lot of trouble here right now. You can see all of Team Liquid is coming after him. He has already blown his flash, so he can't flash over that wall. There's the Malzahar silence. There's the Malefic Vision. He's going to get silenced by Taric. There's a time bomb on his head. Is he going to make it out of this? Kobe is on 70. Oh, down to 1 HP. He's going to survive with 1 hit point left. Unbelievable. And yeah, he actually is going to make it out of there. That's incredible. I'm not sure I've ever seen somebody get down to 1 HP without dying before. So 1 hit point out of 770, and he is going to survive and escape. Now GG going in here on What's Up Chan, the Nocturne player. He's getting off the time bomb. There's the flash, going to flash over the wall in order to escape. So Kobe is going to manage to make off with that blue buff. So wow, very surprising there. Alright guys, so let's try to reset and see what's going on here. Anyway, very exciting play early on there. Nobody dying, but that's a big plus for CLG since Kobe was in extreme danger there in the lane, or over there when he tried to take that blue buff, and he did manage to escape. So anyway, let's see. Kobe looks like he's going to go back to do the rest of his jungle. Let's see, in terms of the lanes thus far, let's see how things are going here. In mid, let's see, Big Fat GG, 17 minion kills, Malzahar 21, so Malzahar a little bit ahead, not too much of a difference. GG will get some farm from this minion wave. Up in top, St. Vicious's Aurelia, let's see, has 26, and Crispy SC's Cho'Gath is 28, so pretty much dead even. Nothing special going on there. In bottom lane, the Quirky player for Team Liquid is going to be a little bit behind just because he spent a lot of time chasing Kobe earlier. So that was when Chauster was getting farm and he wasn't getting it. Oh wow, look at that. Smash Gizmo very low, down to just 45 HP. So CLG doing a little bit of a zone down there in bottom. Anyway, here comes Syx coming down to try to gank. Looks like he is not going to do anything, but he's just going to try to maybe help out his bottom lane there a little bit. Let's see, Quirky. Yeah, Quirky only on 8 minion kills. Chauster on 30 minion kills, so Chauster way ahead there. Chauster is crushing that bottom lane, and right now, that's probably the biggest difference in the game. That bottom lane right now. Anyway, GG going to get off some harass. Wow, look how much damage his time bombs are doing. Does GG have... Looks like he has some AP runes because he has 28 ability power, and he doesn't have any items that give AP. So, looks like he has... Probably, I think he has AP per level rune, either AP per level or straight or flat AP runes there. So anyway, let's see. We'll be able to tell when he levels up. If his AP goes up beyond 28 when he levels up, then he's got AP per level runes. Anyway, so not that much going on right now at the moment. You can see everybody just farming their lanes, everybody trying to get itemized as much as possible. You can see everybody still mostly has starting items. Hasn't really been too much going on in terms of ganks right now. But Kobe has gone back to base. You can see he's gone back to base. He's got, well, his blue buff just wore off, but he still has red buff. He has picked up boots, cloth pot, some extra wards, and presumably this is when the two junglers are going to start ganking. So we should be expecting Mumu ganks and Nocturne ganks to be coming in soon. They're doing a nice job with that CV. I think Elements has it. Yeah, Elements doing a good job tracking down where Nocturne is. Makes it a lot safer. Anyway, right now, Syx coming down here to bottom lane, trying to gank bottom, but Chauster going to flash out of that. A very nice escape. Flashed out of the pool. Wasn't possible for Syx's Malzahar to ult him there. So very nice job. Able to escape right there. Anyway, it looks like Kobe went up and stole race again from the enemy team. He's done a good job of slipping into their jungle, trying to steal some of the neutral minions there. Down here, let's see. Over here in lane, still not too much going on over here. You can see Kobe is covering that bottom lane right now. And excuse me, my mouse acting a little funny here, having a little trouble. But let's see, right now, Kobe hanging around mid. Looks like he's possibly thinking about coming in here and ganking Syx. If this lane pushes forward, he's gonna might have a chance to go for it. Nope, now he's gonna head for top lane. Looks like he might go after Crispy instead up here to Crispy's Cho'Gath. Let's see. So here we go. I presume he's gonna come in here. There he is. St. Vicious going in to engage. There's the flash from Crispy. Gonna hit on the Aurelia stun there though. Can they manage to finish him off here? Nope. There's the rupture. Gonna knock up St. Vicious and Kobe, but they do get Crispy quite low, so that's going to help St. Vicious, going to put him ahead in the lane for right now. Oh, there's an Ash arrow from Chauster coming in on Smash Gizmo, not quite able to finish him off, but driving him back again, and now they're going to be able to go into their zone again in bottom lane and start denying. Anyway, here comes Kobe. Looks like he's going to try for a gank in middle on Syx. There is a time bomb on his head, so that's going to do some damage here. Has found What's Up Chan here over here, so Team Liquid is going to have vision on CLG's attempted gank here in the middle lane, but Kobe's still hanging around, just still making it uncomfortable for Syx here in the middle. He has to know that Kobe's here. Oh, no, maybe he doesn't. Here he comes in. There's the bandage trust. There's the double bomb, and GG is going to draw first blood there on the double bomb. So not exactly sure what Syx is doing there. He had to know that Kobe was in the area. They did spot him over by the wraiths just a second ago, so a little bit of a strange play there. I feel like they should have known he was in the area. Anyway, Chauster Elements still controlling this bottom lane. You can see Chauster 47 minion kills. Team Liquid's Quirky player only 20, so way ahead in bottom lane. And with the kill in middle lane, that means that Nocturne has to come up here, has to cover this lane. Wow, there's another double bomb, just doing so much damage. And looks like GG does have AP per level runes because his AP is still going up and he doesn't have any AP items yet. Any items that give ability power. So GG pretty far ahead here in middle lane. He's gotten the kill, has managed to pick up a catalyst already, and he did get first blood there, so that's going to help him out quite a bit. Anyway, still waiting for ganks to come in the other lanes. You can see Crispy up here is full health. He has gone back, looks like he's gone back to base and healed up since then. Let's see, as far as him and St. Vicious 61, Crispy 68, so show a little bit ahead there in top lane. Looks like Gigi's coming up to gank top lane here. He's going to back off there so that Crispy doesn't see him, and looks like they're going to go in here and try to engage. There's the Zilean slow, there's the double bomb, are going to hit, and that's going to get in some harass, but Cho'Gath very tanky. Unlikely that they're going to be able to take down Crispy. There's an Ash Arrow. Choster firing from bottom lane all the way up. Not quite going to get that engaged. So a little surprised that they're trying to go after Cho'Gath. Just so hard to kill a Cho'Gath in lane. You know, he just gets so tanky. But in any case, maybe they're just trying to help St. Vicious out. St. Vicious was a little bit behind there in the lane. Right now, Kobe covering this middle lane, just making sure to last hit where he can, make sure that that experience doesn't go to waste. In a game like this, you really don't want to have you really don't want to have minions just getting eaten by a tower with no one getting any experience. That's very wasteful. So that's why Kobe covering the lane for Gigi as he goes back, and Gigi's now just bought straight Sorcerer Shoes. Wow, so it's going to have a lot of magic penetration to go on those Time Bombs. Time Bomb's going to do a lot of damage. You can see Syx here has picked up Sorcerer Shoes. Looks like he's also building a Catalyst, but only has the Sapphire Crystal so far. So you can see he is behind. There's the Zilean speed up into a double bomb. Oh, and here comes the Malzahar along with Malefic Visions. Now Nocturne. Is Nocturne going to come here and gank? Yes, here comes the Nocturne gank. Gigi going to Chrono Shift himself, so he is going to die, but then he will revive. Can he manage to make it out of here? And yes, is going to manage to escape there. So there's a Nocturne ult for a Zilean ult, and that gank just did not work on the part of Team Liquid. So again, this is why Zilean gets banned so often in ranked games. His ability to save himself with that Chrono Shift ult and bring himself back to life with another 675 health. Just so strong. Anyway, the other lanes, not too much fighting going on right now. That was the biggest gank that we've seen so far in this match. Mostly in games like this, you just watch the junglers as much as you can, because that's usually where the kills occur. So we're going to keep an eye on Kobe. It looks like Kobe and Gigi are going to come up here to top lane, going to go after Crispy. And here comes What's Up Chance. So Nocturne is going to spot Kobe there. So it looks like it might be a 3-on-2 up here in top lane. You can see Syx is just back to farming middle lane. Anyway, it looks like they're going to go in here on Crispy. They do have the ward. As soon as Crispy comes forward, I assume they're going to go in. And yep, here they go. So there we are. St. Vicious going to go in and engage. There's the Amumu stun, the Amumu ult in there. There's the Zilean slowdown, double bomb, ignite from someone. And that's going to score a kill in top lane. So they are going to score a kill on Crispy's Cho'Gath, and that is going to set him back. They're going to help out St. Vicious, going to take down some of those Cho'Gath stacks. So always have to be aware of that. If you can't kill Cho'Gath, he's going to start getting those feast stacks, and it's going to be very difficult to kill him. Anyway, Syx is pushing mid, going to get some damage on this tower. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Choster Elements still harassing. It just feels like they've had total control of this bottom lane the whole time. They've been denying. You can see how they've just been denying that Quirky so much farm throughout this game. Anyway, Kobe and What's Up Chan just engaging up here in top lane, and again, not really. It would be nice if we knew how much health these two guys had on the replay system. We don't know that. Looks like What's Up Chan's doing a lot of damage here. He does have the double buff. Kobe only has blue, and yeah, just going to straight up kill Kobe in top lane. So very nicely done by What's Up Chan, scoring that kill. That's going to help out Team Liquid quite a bit. Going to take that double buff off of Kobe. But What's Up Chan very low now. St. Vicious has him on one hit, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to dive past that tower. So is going to have to back off there. Anyway, down in bottom lane, Syx heading down to bottom once again, tried to gank, but was not able to do so successfully. You can see Choster Elements were able to survive that. And in the meantime, Gigi has just been farming up middle lane. He picked up a Doran's Ring on that trip back. I guess he wanted the extra ability power, maybe a little bit extra mana regen as well. So just picked up the Doran's Ring to help himself out a little bit. And right now they're back to just laning back and forth here in this lane. Anyway, up there you can see Crispy has thrown down a ward. I don't know if you saw that. So he, as a good Cho'Gath player, he saw that they ganked from out of this brush earlier. So going to toss down a ward to protect himself right there. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, they're still going back and forth. Let's see what the score is now. Choster, 82 minion kills. Corki, only 57. So again, still very far ahead there in bottom lane. Elements and Choster, I feel like when the Corki player for Team Liquid went and chased after Kobe earlier in the game, where they got him down to 1 HP without killing him, that when he was out of the lane there, he kind of got a little bit behind, and they've just kept him behind the whole game from that point in time. Anyway, Gigi now has just hit level 11, so he is going to have the second rank in his Chrono Shift ult. So right now, if he revives someone, they come back with almost 1,000 health, so pretty good. That's a sort of like a huge heal. And right there's the Zilean speed up into a double bomb. So difficult to avoid that harass in lane. You can see he uses Time Warp on himself, speed himself up in order to drop 2 bombs, and that took away over half of the life on Sayx's Malzahar, so just so much harassment in lane. Again, this is why, even though Zillion's been nerfed in patches, he's just still a really, really strong champion. Played either as support or as just straight AP caster in lane. So, let's see. We should be seeing another gank coming in soon because Kobe has nearly cleared his jungle here. You can see he's just about cleared his jungle. I presumably he's going to go back to base and then he's going to look to start ganking lanes. So we'll probably see some more action here. You can see GG also going to head back. He's got 855. He's probably going to buy Blasting Wand here right when he hits to 860. Yep, so there it is. Kobe going to pick up an Oracle here on base. So I'd expect him to start roaming around the map trying to clear wards now that he has that Oracle. Looks like GG's going to head to top lane based on where he's clicked. Or nope, going to head back to mid right now. Let's see what the Team Liquid has picked up. You can see Sayx has completed his Catalyst, has the Source Shoes, picked up Amplifying Tome. Not sure what he's going to build that into. As far as the two junglers, you can see Kobe has Merc Treads and Heart of Gold. What's Up Chan has finished his Wriggles and has Berserker Greaves for the extra attack speed there. As far as the carries on the other team, let's see. Corki has triple Doran's Blades and Berserker Greaves. Chauster has double Doran's Blades and Berserker Greaves. So Chauster hasn't been back to base to buy in quite some time. He probably has a lot of gold. Anyway, in mid, let's see right now. GG here, he's going to do the same thing again. Speed up into double bomb, and that's going to do just a ton of damage to Sayx in lane. So we should be able to see when this goes off. Yeah, he's lost over half his health again. Again, just doing true damage because he's got those Sorcerer Shoes. Got, let's see, 30 magic penetration and 15% on top of that. So just has a ton of magic penetration. Has harassed Malzahar quite a bit. Oh, Ash Arrow coming in from bottom lane. Maybe a little bit optimistic, but if they had managed to catch Sayx in middle lane, that would have been a death. So maybe he's gone back healing. Don't know, can't see right now. Can't tell what's going on. There's Nocturne prowling around. So yeah, Sayx has presumably gone back to heal since they are having Nocturne cover the lane right now. In top lane, St. Vicious has Philosopher's Stone, Heart of Gold, Sheen, Merc Tread. So he's got a lot of passive gold bonus being built up right now. Crispy's Cho'Gath has Merc Treads and Catalyst, so he also virtually unkillable in lane right now. Doesn't have the passive gold bonus. There's Nocturne heading around mid again. The nice clairvoyance to spot him out. Over here now, they've just grabbed the blue buff for GG, so he's going to be able to time bomb spam with Reckless Abandon. Not have to worry about running out of mana. Looks like they're setting up for another gank here in mid. You can see Kobe is circling around here, trying to come in behind Sayx. There's the speed up on Kobe. So let's see, Malzahar going to try to flash, but he's going to get caught with in the Amumu ultimate right there. And there's the double bomb. Gonna finish him off along with the ignite from GG. Sayx's Malzahar trying to kill Kobe, not quite able to, even with ult and pool, not going to be able to finish him off. And they were also able to get Malzahar's flash down, so they're able to get a kill and a flash down without having to spend the flash on GG or Kobe. So very nice play there. Sayx just did his best. He nearly was able to flash out of that Mumu ult, just barely missed getting out of it, but not able to flash out of the Mumu ult. So very strong play there for CLG. That's going to put them ahead. Now St. Vicious just going to go in and engage here with Crispy, but Crispy's so tanky. Not sure if he's in any real danger. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's in any real danger. Still has 1800 health. Can pretty much just stand there and have Aurelia attack him. But oh, this is trouble. There's the stun from Aurelia. GG going to come in and double bomb. And looks like they're not going to be able to finish him off. Here's the teleport into top lane from Sayx. Has just revived and then used his teleport to go into top lane. And you can see What's Up Chan is here as well. So it looks like St. Vicious and GG going to back off there because they know they have the ward. Anyway, here Chauster going in to engage right here. Oh, gonna use the arrow to stun that Corki. Gonna go in. Here comes Kobe. This is a 3-on-2 for CLG. Looks like Corki's gonna try to escape, but nope, gonna get finished off by Chauster there. Here comes Kobe. Can they finish off this Tark as well? Don't know how much life he really has. Nope, doesn't look like they're gonna be able to finish off that Corki player or that Smash Gizmo's Tarek, but they are going to score a kill on Corki. Going to clear this word, and looks like they're going to do Dragon here. You can see GG hanging around here. So this looks like it's going to be pretty strong. You can see Corki not here. Corki can't get into this fight. St. Vicious coming down from top lane. So this will be a 5-on-4 if Team Liquid decides to come out. Now they know that CLG is doing this, so let's see. Are they going to come out to challenges? Looks like yes. Looks like they are going to come out to challenges. So here we go. There's the engage coming in. Malzahar ulting on St. Vicious. Going to get that double time bomb on What's Up Chan. Can they finish him off? Yes, St. Vicious going to finish him off with the Will of the Blades Aurelia ultimate. Now they're chasing after Crispy's Cho'Gath, don't know if they're going to be able to chase him down. He is super tanky, so looks like they are not going to be able to chase him down. CLG did take that dragon, so they were able to score a kill and a dragon there, so that's going to put them further ahead, going to put them in really good shape for this game. They're now ahead 5 kills to 1. They did take the first dragon, and I feel like they're out farming Team Liquid by a bit too. They've been able to successfully out farm that Corki at least. And they've been able to score ganks on the other solos. They've been able to kill the Cho'Gath in top lane once. Yeah, they were able to kill Cho'Gath in top lane once. They were able to kill Malzahar twice, I think, with Kobe coming in to gank both times. Yeah, they have 2 kills on Malzahar. And in bottom lane, Choster has been able to outfarm Quirky. Let's see, St. Vicious has outfarmed Cho, thanks to the ganks. I mean, if you remember, Crispy's Cho'Gath was ahead before they started ganking him in top lane, so is ahead there. And in middle lane, let's see, GG is 138 to Syx is 100. Yeah, so they're ahead in every lane, and they have more global gold and experience from taking that dragon. So they're not too far. They're ahead at this point. I mean, they haven't passed the point of no return, but Team Liquid needs to start getting some kills here, or at least out farming or at least turning around this farming edge. They need to start doing something to turn around the game, because otherwise CLG is just going to start spiraling further and further ahead. They are ahead. They do have a significant lead at this point. Excuse me, and time is starting to run out for Team Liquid to start to turn around this game. Anyway, not too much going on here in mid. Let's see, Kobe back at base right now. Looks like he's either healing up or buying some items. Again, like I said, most of the time, most kills come when a jungler goes to a certain lane. So just sort of waiting for Kobe to reappear. Don't know where Nocturne is. Don't know where What's Up Chan's Nocturne is right now. Presumably he's doing his own jungle right now. So anyway, Kobe has picked up Chain Vest. You can see a lot of armor, 155. Right now, GG gonna, oh look at this, he's gonna use the speed up again into double bomb, and just look how much damage it's doing. He's got the needlessly large rod, he's got a ton of, wow, just so much damage. He's got 191 ability power, getting close to his death cap. So, I mean, with that speed up plus double bomb, he just does so much damage to Syx's Malzahar. I don't think Syx has any magic resist yet. No, yeah, it doesn't have any magic resist. Picked up Hextech Revolver. So that spell vamp is going to help him in the lane. Going to help him in the lane. It's going to allow him to heal in lane when he uses his abilities. But here we go again. Here's another double bomb. There it is, just doing so much damage. Going to dodge the pool, so Malzahar not going to be able to kill him. And wow, that time I'm just going to straight finish him off. I kind of thought that Syx was going to live there, but apparently not. Oh, GG did use his Ignite, so along with Ignite and Double Bomb, just going to be enough to finish him off. And you can see GG 302 has just really dominated this lane. The one time that they were able to kill him, he just revived himself with Chrono Shift. And you can see, look at this, he's got a 4-level advantage over What's Up Chan. So What's Up Chan's Nocturne not really able to defend this. And wow, 400 damage from one time bomb. Let's see, if I hover over the ability, you can see doing almost 500 damage with each time bomb. So just so much damage there. Meanwhile, in top lane, it looks like Kobe came up here and helped out top. St. Vicious is just pushing on top lane right now. I guess that the Quirky player had to go, or not Quirky, I keep getting them confused. Looks like Crispy had to go heal, and while it was going on, St. Vicious was just able to take down that top tower. Kobe doing the enemy team's mini golem, so going to get in a little extra farm. Now it looks like Kobe and St. Vicious going to go in on Crispy. There's the Amumu ult, there's the Ignite, and on Cho'Gath, is he going to be able to kill them? Nocturne ults somewhere denying vision, so yes, they are going to be able to kill Crispy. Looks like What's Up Chan ulted with Nocturne ult up the top lane, but not enough. They're just able to take him down. St. Vicious Kobe combining once again. Kobe getting a lot of assists in this game. Yeah, you can see he has 4 assists, has been in on 4 of the 7 kills in this game thus far, and now they're going to try to take this red buff for either St. Vicious or Kobe. Meanwhile, GG heading back to middle lane. You can see down here, Syx coming into bottom, so Troster and Element's going to have to, are in some trouble here. You can see Troster going to pop his Ghost. They are in some trouble. If Syx flashes in here, they're going to be in quite a bit of trouble. There's the flash. Oh, but Troster going to flash out. He's going to able to dodge the pool. So even though Syx is going to get off the Malzahar ult, he wasn't able to combine ult plus pool. And if you can't get the pool as well, if you can't get the pool on that ult, it doesn't do nearly as much damage. The whole value of Malzahar ult is you can trap somebody in that pool, and not able to do so. So Troster with a very nice flash, flashing out just as the pool appeared. So very nice play there. Meanwhile, GG St. Vicious pushing this middle lane. Looks like they want to take down this mid tower next. That bottom tower is nearly dead. Oh, Troster starting to kite this Quirky player with his freezing arrows. There's the crystal arrow. Is he going to be able to just straight finish him off here? No, looks like that Valkyrie did go off before the crystal arrow came in. So Quirky player for Team Liquid is going to survive this. But that bottom tower has taken a lot of damage, and it looks like they're going to continue pushing on this. So that bottom tower, yeah, on 500 health, Elements and Chaucer looks like they're not going to try to push it because What's Up Chan and Crispy have come down from top lane in order to protect that. But that means mid's going to be somewhat available. And look, here comes GG again, going to come in here. Is he just going to dive on this Malzahar? You can see St. Vicious going in there doing a lot of damage. GG is going to use his speed up, and doesn't look like he's going to dive that, though. Looks like he is going to back off. Don't want to dive because they probably saw that Crispy's Cho'Gath was coming in here. Didn't want to engage, but once again, they forced Syx right back to base once again. Have forced him to go healing over and over again. GG has managed to maintain this blue buff for a long time now, and that has really helped him out a lot in lane, just allows him to stay here pretty much forever. Anyway, now Corki coming in, but just Corki taking so much damage from these time bombs. You can see he only has the 52 magic resist. Now they're going in, they're trying to engage there. Corki nearly dead, and going to get the kill on that Corki player. Are they going to be able to finish off this Cho as well? He's got another time bomb on his head. Is this going to be enough to finish him off? And yes, going to get another kill on Crispy right there. So again, these time bombs on the short cooldown did a blue. There's another double bomb on Malzahar, and he's going to be forced to go back and heal. Oh, St. Vicious is going to score a kill on Gizmo's Taric right there, and they've also managed to take down bottom lane. Chuster and Elements taking down bottom tower where this is going on. So team CLG way ahead at this point. You can see 10-1 in kills. They're going to take another dragon here. Kobe coming forward with 5 members of the team. There's absolutely nothing that Team Liquid can do. They have 3 members dead, so they certainly can't come out to challenge this dragon. That's going to put them even further ahead. So COG very far ahead, very far ahead at this point. It's going to take a miracle for Team Liquid to come back at this point in time. You can see GG has picked up his death cap. His time bomb's doing 600 damage per time bomb, and so on a double bomb, he'll be doing, what, about 1,200 damage. Oh, Kobe gonna flash in with the movement wall. There's an arrow from Choster, and Gigi's just going to absolutely blow up that Quirky player from Team Liquid. Just no chance whatsoever to... Anyway, they're trying to defend this tower. They are fighting at a tower on Team Liquid's part, so that's going to help them a little bit, but COG just so strong. There's the time bomb hitting everybody on the team, and another slow there. GG just, doing so much damage. These time bombs hitting everybody on the team, and going to go in there, triple kill. GG scoring a quadra kill in this game, and there's the surrender vault. That's it, folks. Team Liquid is just going to call it right here. That is game, and this one just got out of hand way too early. In that last team fight, GG just double bombing right in the middle of the team and doing just an incredible amount of damage. Alright, so we'll wrap this up and look at the stats. Okay, that game was close for a long time, but starting around the 20-minute mark, CLG just really spiraled out of it. They were ahead, but they weren't that far ahead, and then all of a sudden, as GG started getting a lot of ability power, as soon as he started getting that needlessly large rod into his death cap, his time bombs just started wrecking Team Liquid and just started bursting them down so much. They were winning the other lanes. They were winning in top. You can see St. Vicious did come out ahead over Crispy's Cho'Gath up there in top lane. Once they managed to get that first kill on Crispy's Cho'Gath and they're able to take down his feast stacks, that made him much more killable for future ganks, and so that really helped to spiral that lane. In bottom lane, I just felt like Team Liquid was behind the whole game, that they were being successfully denied by Choster and Elements. You could see that they always had the leveling advantage, perhaps in part due to the Zillion passive that gives the extra experience. Also due to the fact that Corki, as I said, left the lane when he tried to kill Kobe early in the game. And when Kobe got away with 1 HP left, which was just insane, and managed to get away with that, that meant that Corki and Smash Gizmo's Taric were just always behind down there in bottom lane, and Choster and Elements just successfully used that on their side, and they just kept them behind the whole game. I mean, you can see that Choster had Infinity Edge at the end of the game, and the Quirky player was never even able to... Looks like he was going Trinity Force before Manamune, which is a little surprising. Normally Quirky players go for Manamune first, but he wasn't even able to get either Manamune or Triforce, and those are the key items normally on Corki. And then, of course, Kobe, you can see 019 definitely came out ahead over What's Up Chan's Nocturne. Kobe was sort of all over the place, got the early Oracle, started clearing wards, and he was in on more than half the kills for CLG. So Counter Logic Gaming takes the first game. As I said, I'm going to cast the second game and put it up on the Button Mashers channel, so you'll be able to see how these two teams reacted to what went on in the first game. Just a little hint, I think that Zillion is probably going to be banned in the second game based on what we saw here. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening, and make sure to check out part 2 soon when it's up on the Button Mashers channel. So until then, take care.